Hi family, it's Elle. I hope everybody is doing well. Before we get into it, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to be notified every time I do post a new video. Like, comment, share love and support. As always, please keep it positive. If you'd like a personal reading, that information is going to be in the description box below. How to reach me, how to make a payment. Yes, we are in the kitchen. It's okay, right? Kitchen, dining area, kitchen table, but it's all right. It is a table. Better than the couch. Couch is more comfortable, but this is good too, right? Whatever works. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please help me provide Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising with any messages you would like for them to receive. Also protect us with your white light of protection through the tarot. Archangel Michael, please block any negative energy being sent our way. Send it back into the universe and to nothingness. Amen, amen. Somebody is dealing with something really heavy at this time. It seems like heavy but controversial is what I'm hearing. Also is what I'm saying. Okay, it's what I'm hearing. There's something that you've been dealing with that could possibly be heavy or controversial. There is something that is it's like you're being privy. There's some sort of knowledge that Spirit is privying you or giving you, and you're being guided and asked to listen, hear, acknowledge, move forward. There's something going on in regards to some type of like recognition. It's giving me like some kind of like injustice, whether it's social, criminal, corruption. There's something going on in regards to some type of injustice, corruption. I don't know. I feel like something is being made aware. Somebody's being made aware of something, or there's something, it's either you or some type of like legal establishment, law firm, something. There's something going on here where there's something, somebody's being, okay, so it's either being already aware or being made aware. There could be something where it's giving me like the vibes of somebody is already aware. Okay, so now it's like, okay, well, if we're aware, then how do we handle a situation, right? So there's something going on where okay, yeah, something's coming to light. There's Leo energy with the Sun card. Okay, so something possibly that happened in Leo season has brought attention to something. Yeah, Knave of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be getting some kind of news in regard to something financially, possibly that's owed to you. There could have been some sort of, I heard inheritance or something left to you that has not been given to you. Now, for some of you, there could be something like, ooh, I'm getting chills. I'm on the money. There's something going on with this where, because, right, it hasn't been given to you, it's been in some type of legal system, legal documentation, legal something here, where, again, whether you're on a list somewhere is not receiving it or something, it's like somebody else has some sort of information in regards to what is owed to you, and you don't, right? Or maybe you have some sort of knowledge, but maybe not necessarily all of it, right? So there's some sort of a situation here going on where I'm feeling like this isn't just one individual, but it could be. Interesting. Knight of Swords. Yeah, and somebody's keeping an eye on you because of it. So there is some sort of, I started to get a weird feeling in my head. There could have been some sort of like a level of oppressive energy, somebody trying to keep an eye on you in regards to something because of what, yeah, something negative here with the Five of Swords. So it's like, it could even be, what is this energy that I'm feeling for Scorpio? People love you. High Priestess, so you could be a High Priestess. Intuitive and stability, so your stability. So the fact that you are intuitive, there's something that's brought you some level of stability, your vibration, and it's changed a cycle. So maintaining a higher vibration is allowed you, it could even just be with a High Priestess here, to understand, see clearly, understand something, right? So with this energy, what is the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, some of you have had to rest. There's an acknowledgement here of something where you've had to either take a break or cut yourself off from something. With the Four of Swords there, what is this? There's been some sort of abrupt ending with a Queen of Wands energy in regards to a Queen of Wands. So for some of you, there was some sort of, I'm hearing backhanded energy too. Again, don't forget, sorry, let's pause for 1 second. doing personals at this time. That information's in the description box below if you're interested. Also, if you would like to donate, these are free readings. Any donations are much appreciated. You guys know me and my daughter are going through it at this time. It's been a little challenging, but I'm just trying to stay as positive as possible moving forward into the next chapter of our life. Any donations would be much appreciated, guys. We are on the struggle bus at this time, trying to keep bills paid, moving forward, food on the table. Thank you to anybody that has donated. We are really like in it like that right now. I have been, you know, doing everything that I can in order to try to make things work here for our family, including looking for jobs, all that stuff. But right now we are in a financially stressful situation, Scorpio. Maybe some of you could have been put in a stressful situation because I felt that come up, like I needed to talk about it as soon as I started talking about the Queen of Wands energy. The Magician is in reverse too, and that shut out while I was talking. So somebody tried to manipulate, or there was manipulative energy here in a situation. Somebody's got blonde hair. I was like looking at something. There's something about the Board of Education here as well. With the Magician reverse, somebody can't manipulate a situation. Somebody was hoping they could manipulate a situation to go in their favor, but it isn't going to go in their favor. Or that's what's going on right now. Somebody is being recognized as somebody that is cared about, talked about. Yeah, there's been some sort of a heavy betrayal. All right, so personal readings are in the description box below. If you would like to donate, guys, we need any love and support right now so we can stay afloat, get cadence in school. We aren't in the school that we'd like to be. Feel free to donate if you'd like to help us get there too. Like I said, it's embarrassing to ask, but anything would help. We need groceries, we need school clothes, supplies. We've been through hell. I'm here to talk about it still. Anything that you would like to donate, guys, would be really, really helpful right now. We are in need. So, and thank you to anybody that has donated. I get emotional every time I talk about it, but it's okay. I've had to be strong. Somebody's got to do it, right? So, Scorpio. Oh, some of you feel like you've been betrayed, right? There's heavy betrayal here on the table, okay? And thank you to anybody that has donated. You guys are amazing. We love you so much. And one day when I can give back more, you better believe I'm going to be on here doing so, okay? So right now we're just trying to get my daughter in a safe environment for education. So that information is in the description box below if you would like to donate. We are trying to do the private school route, so like I said, safe education. That information, but right now we can't, obviously, but we still need supplies for school, all that's clothes, food, etc. Anything would be helpful right now, guys. We are trying to get my life back on track. Again, my YouTube channel isn't anything worth monetization wise, paying bills, right? So it's kind of like, okay, well, until we get there, like I said, this is my full-time gig. I'll be on here more, especially after, you know, this week we're getting things organized and ready and still unpacking. And so as soon as, you know, this is it, right? My full-time gig. Oof, I had to get out of that emotion before I started channeling any more of yours. Sorry, I was like, all right, let's get back into the reading. I got emotional. I had to talk my way out of it and get back into your energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, everybody that's donated. There's somebody's gotten really emotional about a situation. Now, somebody wanted something to go their way in a situation too, and it's not. With the manipulation and Magician in reverse, that's in reverse. There has been some sort of a heavy betrayal that's coming out. This is something that you already had some sort of an intuitive nudge about, Scorpio, right? So if you felt this, you are correct, right? There's something here that is coming to light about individuals or an individual in a situation. There's things that you were not aware of that caused some sort of stress, or that now you're understanding something. There's a level of stress that was caused in your life. You are well aware of who, what, where, when, why, right? There's a situation here where, and exactly how it went down, what games were played here in a situation. Yeah, something was not fair. Somebody abused some level of authority they had with the Justice in reverse. And now it's like, well, okay, well, that's not how life works here, right? So there's a situation where somebody did put themselves in a negative situation. With the Seven of Swords, there was deception here that caused stress. Somebody was definitely successful with that. So again, there's karma for that. So maybe that's why that's there, right? So somebody spirit saying yeah. So again, cross watcher. Don't get mad at Scorpio, right? So Nine of Pentacles. So there is some type of financial stability, independence. I feel like somebody's trying to rock your world here in a situation because they wanted something here. With Justice in reverse, this is also an energy here with it in reverse where somebody wanted something that was not fair. It was unjust. Maybe something was not rightfully theirs. Again, with the energy that I was getting before I started the reading, there's some level of corruption, theft, betrayal, something going on here in a situation where, however it goes down the pipeline or the line, whatever it is, right? There's some type of a situation where, again, Three of Swords, there's definitely been interference in your life because of whatever this is, okay? And it wasn't fair. There was some level of stress here. There's the Tower, boom, Scorpio energy. What's going on? Six of Pentacles. You've got some kind of payout coming your way. I'm telling you, there was something that was kept from you that is yours that's coming to you. There's been some type of action or some type of, I think there was a group. I'm feeling like whatever this group is at this time could be under some type of judgment here. Okay, with the Tower, there could be a Tower currently happening in regards to something here. With this Four of Pentacles, yeah, somebody, again, some type of, so somebody's trying, it could even be trying to gain some type of stability here. Financial stability or stability in a situation. Jesus. Ace of Wands. They're not going to get whatever that opportunity. That's in reverse. Okay, so Spirit is saying you're protected. It's fine, right? So don't freak out. There's this energy of somebody's not getting what they wanted here. Okay, that's it. So let them have a temper tantrum. All it is, if you're feeling some kind of negative energy, there could be a situation where somebody is going to be having a flat out temper tantrum. Let them. I am getting something that is just kind of bad, right? So there's this energy of somebody here who, I want what I want when I want it, and that's it, you know, I don't know. And if it's not that, there's some type of energy here. Yeah, Four of Wands, something rocked your home life, okay, with the Four of Wands here. This is mind, body, and soul. This is your peaceful sanctuary. This is your home, right? So somebody, again, there's some type of a situation here where you're going, it could even be, something could have been kept from you. It could even be a property or something of that nature, Scorpio. There's some type of something here that has like monetary value that is yours. It does look like you're going to be getting it, okay? This is the monster comes home. Interesting. I feel like somebody tried to make you out to be some sort of a monster that you're not. Yeah, with the Five of Swords, absolutely. With somebody created a negative situation, negative energy, trying to create some sort of, again, suiting an agenda here. Queen of Swords energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine energy, doesn't have to be. This is also the energy, though, of somebody here, again, creating a boundary. I feel like this is something that you're going to be happy about, whether it's you or somebody around you. There could be another feminine energy here in a situation that's also helped out and created some sort of a boundary. Queen of Cups energy. This person could have water sign placements. What is this energy I'm picking up for Scorpio? The Emperor. Yeah, they did. Somebody had some level of authority here. This person could work in the judicial system or something like that. This person has some level of authority. Page of Cups. I'm talking to a mother here, and there's been some sort of a Tower here. Oh, yeah, I'm getting chills and I'm shaking. I don't know what this is. I'm getting really emotional. 1331. They were young, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, and free, and in love until tonight. Boom, there's the Tower, Eight of Cups. Somebody is being forced to walk away from something here. Death. Boom. What is the Death card? It's over. Ten of Pentacles. The gang's all here is what it says. Okay. With the Three of Pentacles, yeah, there was some type of group work here in regards to some type of inheritance payout situation, Scorpio, and it's not going to go. Whoever wanted it to go their way, it's not going their way. With the Six of Swords, you were able to get away from something here and avoid some sort of a Tower. Now, I feel like if somebody was unaware here, or if there was some type of a situation of corruption or some type of element of corruption still going on, okay? With the Six of Swords here, this is going on still because somebody still wanted this. It's not happening. Somebody was using some level of corruption here also. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, this could be some sort of corrupt government official as well. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but there could even be some, it could go that far. There could be some type of situation where, again, somebody could be, yeah, Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine, connected to some type of individual like that, or individuals, plural, Strength card, Leo energy as well. Something significant about Leo season is coming out. So there could be something that's, yeah, I'm getting emotional again. Two of Cups. There was some type of partnership here that's being exposed. I'm getting chills. It's coming out. It's being exposed. Something's coming out in regards to some level of a partnership, or a partnership in regards to something here where somebody was trying to do something to you, Scorpio. The Hierophant. This is an institution. This is judicial systems. This is institution. What is this message for Scorpio coming out? Ten of Cups, happy home. There's proof in regards to something here. Maybe you were able to prove something about some sort of injustice, or this is what's happening, yeah, in regards to, I was gonna say magic, could even be that, manipulation, manipulation of people, energies, with a Suit of Wands or Two of Wands, and control. Somebody trying to control a situation, manipulate a situation. Queen of Swords energy again. There could even be a Queen of Swords involved in this situation. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine energy. What other messages do we have coming out for Scorpio? Okay, so somebody thought that they had some sort of authority, or they were using some sort of authority to manipulate a situation. It has been seen or uncovered, or there's something going on here in that regard. There's also an energy here of being watched because of it here with the Four of Cups. Somebody's having to, yeah, like leave something alone. Look, Four of Cups, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This is having to like let it go, reject it. I'm surprised that this is going on, but it is what it is. Somebody's in shock that they're having to possibly do this, but it is what it is. I'm kind of getting, I'm not going down without kicking and screaming kind of vibe. Somebody's definitely throwing a tantrum here. Yeah, Lover's energy, Gemini. If it's not a Gemini or somebody that you were connected to, or a lover, this is somebody, it says love is grand but always leads to trouble. So this could be a situation too where somebody has gotten themselves romantically involved in a connection here, or a situation where also there were ideas here to bring some sort of change. Somebody had good intentions here. What is this energy? Why is this is all over the place, but there's the Devil. See, I was right. So it was like somebody had good intentions, but it could have been like they were sleeping with the devil, the enemy. There was something going on here where it was like, yeah, something wasn't quite what they thought it was. Okay, Leo energy. Somebody could be Leo and Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Knight of Swords. Also, somebody's being watched. Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands. Somebody did something to a family involving a Queen of Cups, you. And then there's a romantic offer. There could have even been like romantic offers. I mean, I think it went as far as something like that, Scorpio. There's a situation here where somebody used every trick in the book here in regards to something to try to do something to you. This isn't going to resonate for everyone. Obviously, if it's not your reading, don't take it. Right? We don't want to manifest stuff that's not ours or anything like that. There's a situation here where somebody definitely, now this could have been a situation where somebody tried to send end a lover, that didn't work. Okay, new idea here. Okay, what do we do? Look, somebody's like, okay, let's try this, right? So boom, look, and she's even, it looks like a magic wand, but it's a sword, right? So again, there could be something going on here, Scorpio, where somebody's also curious if like, okay, well, is this gonna work or something? Like, I don't know. There's a lot going on here. First of all, somebody drinks a lot here. Okay, so like in this energy, there's definitely one or more alcoholics. And I feel like these discussions don't need to be going on while you're drinking, right? Whatever this is here, somebody's making some sort of crazy decisions or something like this, like drunk. Okay, there it is, right? So somebody's drinking a whole lot. Okay, there's also the energy here, Scorpio, of confirmation here with a message on my phone. What is this? Okay. It kind of feels like to me, Scorpio, you're fine. Somebody's waiting for somebody else. Yeah, authorities are waiting for somebody to take the bait in a situation. Somebody's done something here or doing something. It could even be like triggering some like type of, again, there's some level of corruption here where somebody's being watched for doing something, right? Whatever it might be, whether it's, you know, I do feel like it's some type of behavior. It's involving some type of behavior, okay? Actions, behavior towards somebody here. What is this message for Scorpio? Six of Swords. Don't worry about it, my loves. You're going to be able to get away from this, or you already have. Maybe this is like what's going on after the fact. Two of Swords energy. Needing to make a decision. There's a message coming in. You do know whoever it's like you're aware of whatever this energy is here. There is somebody definitely keeping an eye on you or some in regards to a situation. Okay, let's see. Does Scorpio have anything to worry about here? Let me use my pendulum. Okay, yes. Is Scorpio in danger? Okay, Scorpio. So it looks like it's like you're energetically, there's something going on you need to pay attention to. You might even need to be paying attention to it because there's something that needs to be dealt with, right? So it's an energy like, okay, well, there's a reason why, right? For me, especially for me, I understand this totally, right? So, you know, and my readings aren't going to be for everybody. If you're here, you're here. If you like me, like me. If you don't, there's so many other readers you can watch, right? So whatever comes out is what comes out with my reading. So Scorpio, I feel like this message is coming out because there could be something going on in your life that you have, again, in daily life. We're not living our life, and unfortunately we are living in the time and the day and age where you have to pay attention to everything, right? So, you know, if you leave yourself open to being vulnerable, naive, all these things, the day and time that we're living in right now, that you can be taken advantage of very easily. Even if you're you're somebody, especially if you're somebody that believes in, you know, certain, you know, it's like people prey on people that are religious or Christian or whatever it might be, right? You know, because they feel like you're vulnerable and naive, right? So there's this energy of like, I'm getting like, you know, being able to manipulate, somebody's been able to manipulate people or, you know, play on naive people. There's this energy, it just feels weird. I feel like I need to do this. Sorry. The way that somebody's going about something right now, it's like, okay, Scorpio, somebody, if they hadn't come for you, they would not be on your radar, right? So there's this energy of, if you had left Scorpio alone, there would be no problem, but you didn't know how to not leave Scorpio alone. So now we have a problem. Okay. So there's this energy, Scorpio, of somebody poking the bear, somebody not understanding when it's time to leave you alone, somebody not getting it. Right? So there's this energy of, I don't care. I'm going to get what I want because that's what I want. And who gives a fuck if about Scorpio, right? So, you know, I do feel like, you know, there's not a whole lot of like heartfelt anything in the situation at all in regards to you. So I feel like that's also why Spirit has acknowledged you in this situation to pay attention, right? So Scorpio, there's a situation where you're correct. If you're getting some type of intuitive nudge or knowledge about something, you are 100% correct. Somebody is trying to do something in order to gain something. There's a situation where somebody's trying to elicit some type of, or gain some type of, I'm getting inheritance. It's like there's something here where something definitely belongs to you and somebody's trying to figure out a way. And I do feel like, unfortunately, if there's some type of government or governmental institution, because that did come out with the Hierophant, unfortunately there have been, you know, ways that people have been going around that in regards to what could even be connection to corrupt secret societies, things like that, right? Where people are using ways to take individuals' things from them, right? And so we don't need even to go into that, Scorpio, but for some reason there's some type of important energy coming out with you and corruption and being able to get away. Now, it's like you've gotten away from this, but this person, so I feel like you're being acknowledged to, again, pay attention. Like, even though you might want to live your best life right now, and there's no shade thrown with that. Go out and enjoy your life, live life. We are not supposed to be holed up in a room, living our life scared of living. That is not the way we're fucking supposed to live. Excuse my language, right? But, you know, I'm sorry, but the world is completely different, especially even where I'm at right now, than it was a year ago, right? So you go out, parking lots look crazy. It reminds me of like shark infested waters, literally. And like if parking lots, I'll say this, that two years ago didn't look like they were covered in trash and just litter. And, you know, here where I'm at, after a certain time at night, like, I noticed over the last few days, I went to the grocery store late last night, or I was at the grocery store later, and that's what it felt like. I was like, ew, this feels weird. It feels gross. It feels dark. It feels all the things that like maybe I just haven't noticed until recently, right? So, some of you, again, there's a situation where somebody's like watching you too. It's like, what do you know? Or somebody's trying to keep an eye on you because of things that you know. Whatever, but it's at the same time, like whatever you do to Scorpio that is not fair and just is not fair and just, right? And whatever you're trying to take from Scorpio is not yours to take, okay? So what's interesting here is there's a situation where I feel like you're very smart, you're very intuitive, there's something going on here that's just fucked up. And so Scorpio, there's the Two of Swords, needing to make a decision. You're definitely picking up on something here. So Spirit is going to be guiding you in a direction here, right? So there's things that you've already picked up on intuitively here. Spirit is guiding you here with this Wheel of Fortune energy here to, again, it says pick any fate, pick a fate. You've got to make a decision. There is a message coming in that's going to push you to make a decision. What is this message for Scorpio? Four of Cups. It's a rejection to something. It's surprising. What is this? Something that you wanted. You're walking away from something here. King of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a masculine. For some of you, this could have been even a person. Like I said, it's like, or involved, you could have been involved in some type of a romantic situation, partnership here, where there's even something like that going on. Now, others of you, there could be something here where it's just kind of confirmation. Okay. Something about schools too. Like all these schools, like in North Carolina, it's like all of a sudden now, right before school starts, they're all talking about how they have budget issues and need all this money. It's interesting. It's in a couple different counties, and I also find it very interesting that it's in but don't get me started, right? So there's a lot of stuff that I look into when I'm not on here, right? You know, there's a reason that I'd like to go into a certain profession. So anyway, Scorpio, we're just going to leave that there. And because it intrigues me, like I'm an investigator, right? You know, I'm a Scorpio. So Scorpio, there's something going on here where with the Eight of Cups, you've walked away from something in a situation. King of Pentacles, this is the man who has everything. You put a to an end or death to a situation. Some of you could have offered, somebody could have offered you some type of financial stability too here in a situation, and you were like, you know, I see what's really going on here. And the answer is no, right? So for some of you, you didn't fall for something here somebody wanted you to fall for. In regards to a financial payout, financial stability, something here. It was like, okay, Scorpio, all your worries and cares are going to be, you know, forgotten about if you just do this, right? Like sign the dotted line. I don't fucking think so, right? Whatever this was, Scorpio, you didn't fall for it. Yeah. It had to do with a lover. For some of you, it had to do with a lover or a Gemini. If it wasn't that, it was something where you felt somebody, you and somebody else were on the same page, and maybe you weren't, okay? What messages do we have coming out for Scorpio? Again, having to make a decision. Okay, so for some of you, it's just kind of like seeing through things. So maybe like that's the best way to even explain the situation, right? So, you know, taking it, getting it that simple. Yeah, there's the King of Pentacles again. For some of you, it is involving somebody you are either romantically involved with, work for something, right? With the King of Pentacles here. There's a situation here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, where again, this person could just be somebody that has a lot, okay, businesses, things, responsibilities, does a lot, right? So this is a person that has everything, right? So again, to other people, this energy looks very appealing, right? Because they have everything, of course. Why wouldn't you want that, right? Scorpio, so I feel like, I'm kidding, I'm being facetious. I am a person that doesn't need everything in the world to be happy, right? And that's okay with me. I don't have to have $1 million to be happy here. I'm just happy to be here, right? So there's this energy of Scorpio. It's like somebody is feeding somebody some sort of like, again, energy of, well, if you had this, life could be amazing, right? There's something going on where it's just like, what the fuck? Can we just enjoy the moment and have a life, right? So some of you are like, it's like blowing through the smoke here or seeing through some sort of shit, okay? That's just corruption or something weird. Just snap your fingers, ring a bell, I don't know. Burn some sage. There's something going on here where it's like, okay, wake up, wake up. I'm just kidding, Scorpio. I don't know what's going on here. Somebody's got to wake up, right? Okay, Scorpio. What else is going on for Scorpio? Maybe somebody's trying to, something has to do, so somebody could be staying at a hotel. Wake up call, 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past. 7 of Swords that lied to you, was deceptive and betrayed you. What is this energy? Why is it in Scorpio's energy? Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's hiding from a King of Wands. About money. 7 of Swords. They lied. Okay, so anyway, there's a bunch of drama behind all that. You're still getting whatever this is. There it is again. So I do feel like whatever this is, Scorpio, it's been intense. It's been wild. It's been a lot of things. I feel like with the 7 of Cups, yeah, you're like, where in the fuck am I, right? There've been a lot of illusions in a situation too. I feel like for some of you, 32 as I'm saying that. It's a positive indication or indicating divine guidance and encouragement. It suggests that you are on the right path, surrounding positive energies and supported by your spirit guides. It signifies a time of potential growth, spiritual connection, and new beginnings, particularly in love or creative endeavors, my baby. So there's a situation here, Scorpio, where you do have options too, right? So if there's been a lot going on, understand that spirit team, your guides are working with you. Trust the signs and synchronicities. I know it sounds crazy, but I've seen them again recently myself in my life, which also clues me in and lets me know too, right? As I talk about it in readings, that I'm on the right path, that you're going the right direction, right? There's sometimes you need some sort of acknowledgement. If you're connecting with spirit and asking for guidance, that guidance is going to be given to you. Trust and understand and believe, trust and believe that it will be, especially if you're connecting out in nature. Get out and connect in nature more for some of you. I had to do that yesterday too for a while because I've been missing it. I had to take a walk, right? And it felt so good to get outside and sweat just outside. Sunlight might be really important too for some of you as well. Get out, get some good vitamin D. Right? Scorpio. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. We aren't even going to go there. For some of you, maybe that's just where you're at right now. Yeah, something. is you've got some kind of a blessing, a big blessing coming through, Scorpio. Good for you. The other side, you made it to the other side. You're the rising phoenix, bitch. Yes, you are. You are that bitch. You are that bitch. I'm sorry. I'm feeling it right now. Even if you're a man, right? You're that bitch, right? I mean, if you want to be getting in touch with your your feminine side and shit. So water sign, energy, gift of life, aloha. This is a masculine. Somebody here also is understanding how to help others here too. There's something creative that you're doing. You're understanding that you have some sort of high vibration that you're able to help give the gift of life or something. There's some type of system that's being rebuilt. You're a part of it. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills and I'm gonna cry. There's somebody here that's helping guide and change something. You're helping change. You're going to help change. I'm hearing society or something here where people have been doing things in a way that's wrong, right? Sacred path. This has been your divine life path. Talk to me, spirit. Spontaneous combustion. Somebody's also going to be making some money. I accidentally said that. Yeah, there's the Fool card. There's a new beginning. Doors are opening up for you. Believe it when I say it, Scorpio. Here it is. Here it is. There's some type of energy here where you're freeing not only yourself, but others in this energy. So maybe this is why you're also being guided not to ignore this energy, right? Because it's not just you, all right? You're helping somebody else. Maybe it doesn't feel like it right now, but you are. Here's the Four of Swords, yeah. Somebody's going to be given some type of answer in meditation, early in the morning, fasting, whatever this is. There's something here. Also, Spirit is trying to give you some type of energy answer right there in the morning. That's what I'm hearing too. Maybe fast. Do like an intermittent fasting thing. The night before, the day before, certain early morning here. All right, yeah, water priestess. There's something that you're going to have to draw a boundary or create some sort of a firm boundary in regards to. There's a situation that has to be dealt with because it has created several problems in your life. This is a firm boundary, okay? For some of you, there it is on the table. That is what some of you are like, here's the fucking line. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Seven of Swords. You've been lied to in a situation. You're pissed off. Okay. Somebody's mad about it. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah. That you're strong. Okay. There it is. Stay strong. Your angels and guides are with you. There's the Strength card. What is this energy holding us together? Gratitude, life, there's a younger air sign here. Could even be a feminine. Doesn't have to be. That is very grateful also. Or maybe this is the gratitude that you're holding for someone, but there's also an energy here that is helping support you in some type of grateful energy. There's been some sort of devilish dilemma here in a situation. Look at this person that's free here, that's not on an electronic device. I'm speaking to somebody that doesn't live with their face in their phone. There's something been going on here in regards to some type of, again, it's like whether it's advertising, something, I don't know what this is, but there's something here where somebody is literally like, I'm seeing life, I'm seeing things differently because I'm the only person not stuck in my phone. You're paying attention. Okay, somebody is paying attention. You're open, you're awake, you're wide the fuck open. You understand things, you see things, you're not wrong, you're not crazy. Okay, this is the secret here. There's some sort of a secret that has been illuminated to you. You know what it is. Whoever this is resonating for, there's been a heavy betrayal and you're tired of it. So what I was saying with this energy, some of you could have like not even known something, okay, about something, but other individuals were coming for you in situations in your life, coming at you, coming for you, trying to attain something, and you were like, what in the fuck gives? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I'm tired of this shit. I got mad for you. Look, there's the Moon card here, Scorpio, with the lunar power here. I feel like, yeah, there was an explosive energy here that freed somebody. So there's some type of an energy here where it's like you freed yourself from some type of, there's a Pisces here of significant. Wanted you old and alone. Damn, that's what I wasn't even gonna say that, but okay. With the Four of Wands here, God. Hermit energy, Virgo. You went in, you did some soul searching, introspection, God, all that good stuff, Scorpio, and you went within and figured out some shit, and you were 100% right. And the minute you thought, okay, maybe I'm wrong, no, Spirit came in with this, like, nope, you're right, pay attention. So there's the message, confirmation. There's wisdom here that you unlocked some serious wisdom here, and you understand what's going on. All right, you might have been late for the date here, but you understand what's going on now. So with the Ace of Wands here, I do feel like there's some type of, it says, I'm awakening, an opportunity where you're awake. There's restoration of life, moving forward in an energy, Scorpio. I do feel like, again, sun energy. There's something really important about the sun here. What is this message for Scorpio? Eight of Swords. Goddess consciousness rising. Okay, Scorpio. It's like you're putting in work. Because you've been putting in work here, all right, there's this energy of earth regeneration. Okay, so there's new opportunity coming in for you. I feel like instead of staying stuck in your head and obsessed about a situation, you chose to rise above and move forward. And because you chose to do this and listen to Spirit, you are getting the congratulations green light. Ding, ding, ding. You're good, right? 40-40 as soon as, sorry. As soon as I'm saying that. You got somebody here though that is unwilling to let live, or something signifies a time of self-discovery, spiritual growth, or strengthening connections, particularly in twin flame connections. Some of you 88, that could be your twin flames birth year. Okay, because I have 8 and 8 here. If that's not, could have some sort of significance for somebody here. With the Two of Wands, this says the art of love. Okay, so there's some type of a situation here where, again, somebody tried to control a love situation here. Yeah, abused authority. God, I'm telling you, and the Sun card, life force energy, Leo energy, this is all coming out. So again, there was some type of a situation here where I feel like boundaries were crossed on many levels. Many levels, and it wasn't fair. This is, you figured something out and moved on it, communicate, maybe even just voiced what it was, Scorpio, but there it is. I love you guys. All right, with the Three of Pentacles. You've got stability here coming in. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I am just the messenger. So, you know, I'm just kidding. With the Ace of Swords, there's a level of truth here that needs to be heard, seen, or has been. I love you guys. If this message was helpful, until next time, lots of love and light. Bye.